Happy Friday, everybody. And I thought, because all day long I've been thinking about, I'm doing this early. Normally it's like at 10:30 or 11 Central Time, but I'm tired. I didn't sleep all night long last night. I don't know why. Just too much, I don't know, eclipse energy, aftermath, whatever. It's just really, really annoying. That's all I know. But I felt pulled all day long to do a love reading. Um, We're gonna figure out something in love. In love. How is everybody doing? I hope okay. One step at a time. I've been by myself for the last 2 weeks, and they say if you can be alone, you can do anything. Well, that better hold true because damn. Although everything is fine, it's just it's interesting to me because I've never actually been in a relationship where I can trust that situation for and it's like I'm on another planet, very very different waters to walk in, and that's kind of sad. That says a lot about the people I went out with, and that probably isn't the best brag in the world, but anyhow. Welcome to Aquarius 7-6, and I'm working on my whole little thing. It's more of entertainment for myself because I really enjoy it, and I don't know, I'm an Aquarius like that, for real. I'm going to do it whether you like it or not, and I think I'm very much that rebel without a cause situation here, but I'm not being a rebel. I'm being passionate. Passion's a good thing, as long as it's kept within some boundaries, too much passion can be that devil card, but, you know what I mean. So, in the situation of love, give me 3 cards. These are oracle cards. Heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So, something might be going on where, somebody new's coming in, And if somebody's not coming in, you're going to open your heart to the situation and maybe have, get some marriage or something. Cupid's arrow. Oh, wow. So far, so good. Hope, faith, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise. Invitation or meeting hesitation. So something is definitely coming in your way in love. And you're going to have an open heart about it. Or the other person is, but there's going to be a lot of open-minded, open heart, willing to give. And then we have the engagement ring. No joke. Geez, I knew I had to do love. Maybe because I'm in love, and so that's what I've been thinking about all day long. But anyhow, engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Those are most excellent. And at the bottom of the deck, there's palm tree, which is stability, security, growth, endurance, and flexibility. How can it get any better? And then you want doing that with a partner, someone that, loves you and you love them. It's equal reciprocity. I can never hardly say that, but yeah, that's fantastic. So let's see, what can we say? What can we ask for? What do we need to know about this connection? What do we need to know about this connection? The Ace of Pentacles. I've been trying to read this all day. The 6 of Cups. Oh, that's not happening. Sorry, that's not happening. And the Lovers. Well, I can't make that up with all these wonderful oracle cards talking about love, welcoming. I think the Ace of Pentacles, I feel, is welcoming new abundance, opportunities, time for restoration, using what you have and your knowledge and whatnot. It's materialistic as well. Taurus energy, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we got the 6 of Cups. With this connection, or whoever's coming in for you, or whatever, or you might already be in it, but there's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of I feel with the Six of Cups, wanting to create future nostalgia, you know, maybe both of you all reminiscing on childhood, and that's the commonality you have, and maybe you grew up together, your high school sweethearts, you know, maybe that's that nostalgic reminiscence, and, you know, then here we are trying to make it happen for real, with the engagement ring. And then the Six of Lovers, the Lovers, well, the Lovers, it represents a choice and decision, and of course there's a choice and decision here, but I feel like whoever's energy this is you definitely want this. So with the Lovers here, I'm going to put it to the fact that y'all want to come together and make something happen with, man, it's awesome. Like, it makes me smile because I really was like doubting that feeling. Jeez. Okay. What about this relationship? What about this relationship? Damn it. Sorry. What about this relationship? Oops. There's three of them. Okay. The first one that came out with the three was the Justice, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Love, and she will basically give her everything to satisfy, to make sure everybody's happy. You know, she's really peaceful, and I feel like that's your energy, that you're willing to give yourself. You know, with the Four of Pentacles, I believe you're going to hold on to your things. You're going to still have your individuality. You know, you're going to hold on to the things that you worked for. You know, you're smart. You're not going to just dive in. And the Tower's here, but the Tower is a good feeling. It's going to be a disruption in the way you live your life now, because you're going to be like in a whole nother, you know, something that you have never felt, because this person is very, very wanting of you. I don't want to say wanton, that's the wrong. If you look up wanton, it's negative. But anyhow, but wants you very much and wants to love you and take care of you. You know. And this is going to be your justice. I believe your karmic justice. Something that you deserve. Like, you've been asking for this, and, you know, you are deserving of peace, love, and live in life, you know. I mean, we're not here to please everybody. We came here to learn something. Just soul hopping around, you know. And we signed up for these situations. And I think the lucky ones sometimes, you know, if they're on the right path, on the right mojo, things will work out. You know, there's no promises, but, you know, things do work out. There's many people who have been married for years, and yes, they had to work hard at it. It wasn't like, you know, it was all peaches and cherries and all, you know, but at the same time, well, here we are with the Nine of Cups. You're just really like, yeah, you're so close. You're going to protect what you got. But you're still striving for that 10th cup, and it's going to happen for you. I mean, I see this. It's going to happen. These cards are very all love, dove, and stability. Excuse me. I did burp, didn't I? Okay, so when will they know? Who will they know? How will they know? Okay, to me this is confusing, but we have the Five of Pentacles, which is very much like some type of feeling like somebody was left behind, you know, and nobody cared, and that could have been you, it could have been the other person, but in another situation, because this is a new person. This is not somebody, I don't feel, it's somebody that, you know, you've never known to be or behave this way, because you've always been in such slouchy, crappy relationships. So it's kind of astonishing to you. So you might feel like this person is just going to leave you behind because these are trauma responses, you know. you're battling with your own mind with the Five of Wands and trying to be strategic. But you don't have to. You gotta let it go and trust. With the Three of Cups, it's time to celebrate that you've come this far. You deserve good things in life, and the universe is gonna make it happen. You just gotta, and you gotta work at it. You gotta, don't stop and sit there and wait for somebody to come to your door and be like, "Hey, I'm your man," or "I'm your woman." It doesn't work like that. And it could be somebody that and you kind of have some intuitive feeling about how they behave around you or something, or it's going to be somebody completely new, but within a circle of maybe your cousin's cousin's cousin, but not literally. Anyhow, we got the Page of Pentacles, a new offering, a new start to having stability with the palm tree and growth and flexibility. Let's see, one more, please. You'll know this person because they'll feel familiar to you. I don't see a contract here, but I see that you see that you feel very much so intuitively in your soul that they're not going to hurt you, but you do have some little bit of stinging residual, what ifs, due to some trauma responses in the past. But most of these cards to me speak out as that you've healed enough to accept the situation and want to try. If you're not healed enough and something comes about and you're just totally going off in your head over and over, then you're not ready, and it's not that person. The Six of Pentacles, it's going to be a give and a take relationship. It's going to be giving and taking and meshing together, and feeling good about it, one step at a time, but definitely a reciprocity. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and just do some, what do you call it, the 4 agreement cards. This is your personal insides, what you are and how you are, and what you should tell yourself, and what you should speak on, and what your thoughts and what you say definitely resonate out there in the universe. It definitely pushes out energy that brings out, and there's so few of us, unfortunately, that want to be where they want to give gratitude energy with love, with hope and love. Everybody's just so, like I said, all caught up in the hustle and the bustle and the money and who's who and da-da-da and who does it better and aesthetics and all this other crap. And it's like the same shit, different century, different turn of events. I mean, same shit, different fucking 100 years. I mean, really, every 250 years, man seems to just destroy itself with the same shit. Like Rome, and, just a matter of time, and we still haven't got the gist of it. But I do believe in 2025 and the years coming, I've heard this many before, but other readers that I really, really like, and this is very true, technology and our awareness. We're becoming extremely aware as individual beings, and it's not connected to religion necessarily, but it's connected to, and that doesn't, and for religious people, it's not blasphemous. I'm not trying to, there is a bigger picture. There's definitely a source and a God, but also in the scientific way, maybe because I'm an Aquarius and logical thinking, I'm thinking we are energy. Einstein said we're pure energy, and he believed in an afterlife. I don't know exactly. I don't really know. I'm still searching and wondering, and because I'm afraid to die. So, and I don't want anybody else. That's a whole other story. But let me get from the 4 agreements what you should be telling yourself, what you need to practice for yourself. Life is generous with me. And so you see how the narrative is telling yourself, whether it is or not, you're speaking it into existence. And it says, life gives me everything I need, and my heart is filled with gratitude. I just said gratitude. And you just say that like it's already there, and you feel it. And Eventually, if you don't feel it, you will feel it. Self-judgments are not the truth. This is very true. You judging yourself and constantly putting yourself down and thinking that you're not deserving of a relationship or something new is definitely not the truth, and it just is going to bring just bad mojo to you. Everything I believe about myself is because I learned it. Every judgment is just an opinion, a point of view, and the point of view wasn't there when I was born. Need I say more? It's something we develop amongst ourselves because of insecurities, like I said, trauma. A lot of, very complex beings for being simple, and it's kind of an oxymoron, if you will. One more, please. Truth, honesty, and integrity. Happiness begins with impeccability of the word. So again, the way you speak about yourself, the way you think about yourself, and the way you speak about yourself to others, and the way others speak about themselves and the way they speak about others, that is casting out negativity, especially if it is negative, and you have to be impeccable with what you say. Be very aware of what you say, and don't use negative narratives like, I don't think I can do it, oh, I don't know. I say that a lot too here, that I'm not sure if this is good enough or not, but you know what? I'm going to be impeccable with my word and just say that I enjoy it, and come see, come saw. And this says, the way to measure the impeccability of my word is to ask, quote, am I happy or am I suffering, quote. If I'm suffering, then I'm not being impeccable with my word. Exactly. Then you are casting out negative things, which means, because it's manifestation. And when we're really hard in feelings, and some of us vibrate very heavily, and some of us push our vibrations out where a room can change just by... This has happened to me like at a job where, where I got mad about something, and I could feel the energy around me of everybody else because I put out a vibe that was a lot. And some people do it really well without saying anything, and and that changes the mood. So yeah, and you don't have to say anything, but your thoughts can say a lot. So anyhow, on that note, this is Aquarius 76, and tomorrow's another day, Saturday. Can't believe fall is almost here. Anyhow, love and light, and I pray for those who struggle. I pray for my children. I pray for just everything to be right, and for my sins, my whatever, and if you're not religious, this is just how I do it, and I'm so grateful, utterly grateful with every ounce of my being, and I have to say that many times a day, and, it could be worse. It can always be worse, for sure. Anyhow, love and light, y'all. Have a good weekend.